Hey guys, and welcome to a new video of Exhcnage. So let's take another look into the charts, and we see the S&P 500 bouncing, making higher highs compared to these two over here, and we see the Nasdaq bouncing as well, making higher highs. Dixie nice and weak, however, on a low time frame we can see they made a higher low over here, which is bullish for the Dixie and bad for everything else. 4 hour, this is what we're seeing, these higher highs being made for S&P 500. Resistance up here and this level and that level, but all is looking good. BTC not important. Not that chart. Bitcoin on a 4 hour chart, you can see we hit resistance over here, this low over there, these highs over there, and yeah, we are making basically a higher low right now. What can happen is that we go over here to 36,000 and bounce back up, but it is so strong currently. I expect we go, this is maybe the low already, we just wicked below 37. Going on a higher time frame, I mean, what are the places where we saw funding and discounts that bad? I mean, that's basically March capitulation, and that's why I think, this was a capitulation already. Discounts and fundings this low, I think this was the capitulation. We will make a strong reversal, much like this one over here. I know a lot of people still do not believe in it, but I think it's possible. And like I said, on a lower time frame, 3600 seems reasonable. Or, on a lower time frame, we can also see this one. And that means we already did the retest. But going over here is very likely as well. Next resistance will be 42k, 41k, whatever, hitting this VPVR resistance as well over here. So that is all looking good. Taking a look at Ethereum USD over here, had a lot of pain as well. They outperformed Bitcoin today quite a bit. Already retested this level over here, this support on the 4 hour, and next one for me, is basically 3k. A lot of people might look for 2700 as well, which I get as well, but I would target after this one, stops at 22.5, I would target $3,000, and just before it, because you do not want to get front ran. Ethereum BTC being a complete jet today. Look at that power. It's almost like as if they're trying to reverse the whole move. The whole move down, from the last week. But yeah, looking very strong over here. Supports, over here. You can see that the action over there, a little bit of the VPVR, but other than that, it is really yesterday's support. Looking at the lower time frames, I would say Bitcoin just bottomed. Let me go to a really small time frame, and yeah, I think this was the bottom. We're looking strong now on the lower time frame. Think we go back over 38k. Just an update, and all the other altcoins, that's why I didn't look at altcoins yesterday. You want to find the bottom on Bitcoin, and then you have the bottom for altcoins as well. Everything is basically bouncing. We can look into a couple, SNX, for example, bouncing very hard. Yeah, resistance up here, resistance up there. ZRV, will bounce as well. MTA will bounce as well. Rook, everything will bounce. It's basically all DeFi, everything will bounce. Wow, this one is bad. So yeah, if you're bearish, XRP, very bad. All of them are still very bad. I mean, it's still the time to buy, you know, and just put Leo very bad as well. Doge is not up a lot today, but didn't go as low as other altcoins. AAVE is looking kind of okay as well, still in this range over here, back above these lows, so that is good as well. These lows I'm talking about, resistance, you know, I would say over here, these highs, that level. What else do we have? Dot. That's 3 minutes. Let's go to the 4 hour. Oh, dot very bad as well. Resistance for dot, you know, these lows. Kind of similar to AAVE. And AAVE is already in that range again. Matic. Holy. Matic. Man, oh man. 56% up already today. Holy. Yeah, so Matic. Matic, there's some fundamentals that have to do with Matic as well. I do not know the details, but I do know it went up a lot. And it had a sharp correction over here, but man, are they bouncing today. Ray Dalio said he liked Bitcoin. So that was good news today. Something else. Yeah, we had the Chinese miners and stuff, you know. And you have to look at... I saw a journalist talk about it, you know, explaining China basically. China looks at his citizens as children. And citizens of China look at the government as their parents. And if too many children are committing suicide because of financial stuff like Bitcoin, the government will take action, will start regulating more. If that isn't the case, you know, if everybody's happy, you know, then there's nothing going on. But if people are playing, like committing suicide, you know, which is happening, guys, some people get financially ruined. Yeah, the Chinese government will take action. Like I said, AAVE is looking good over here. Support, very clear, 290, resistance 450. And yeah, that's basically the case with China. Miners are selling off. Not sure if they're still selling off Bitcoin. There was a lot of FUD. Chinese government is very vague always. I'm from the Netherlands and we are basically saying yes or no. Come off as rude. But I've studied in China and I can tell you, Chinese people, you know, they're never communicating clear. I once misbehaved there and they told me some flowers only grow once, you know, or how do you say it, blossom once. And I was like, what the hell? What are you talking about, you know? So yeah, I mean, and that's exactly the communication as well with Chinese FUD. It's coming every day, same details, same stuff, you know, and they just add something and you have basically one news event being spread out over a month, basically. So be prepared, new FUD is probably coming, and we in the West always lag a little bit in the speed of the news. So we will get it a little bit later, mistranslated maybe even. So yeah, that's a little bit of an explanation. Hope you guys understand. And yeah, Ray Dalio is also holding Bitcoin. And Ray Dalio, you know, if you like it or not, he's a big boy. So that is bullish as well and good news. And that is about it for today. As long as Bitcoin looks good, you know, all the alts will recover. As long as Ethereum looks good, all the alts will recover. And yeah, it's Ethereum BTC is being a really big chat over here, you know, recovering all the way already. Next resistance will be up there. These highs, after that we have these ones, very clear ones, and that is about it. Support, you know, of course, as well. I would say this one, couple of these 4-hour highs over here, and that's basically it. You could also add in this one maybe, you know, some action out over here. VPVR is what you can look at, you know. They will slice through the low volume areas and find resistance at the higher volume areas. And that is about it for today. Fundings, let's take a quick look at the fundings for Bitcoin. And everything is still good. I always look at BitMEX and Bybit. Negative for the coming hours, predicted, not. But I mean, that is about it for today. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Also do, if you have requests, you know, for certain alts, I'll do it as well. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and see you guys again tomorrow.